I killed someone a couple days ago. Her name was Jenna Cooley, age 17. It would have been her birthday tomorrow if things wouldn't have went like they had. About 2 weeks ago, I got asked to come to Pennsylvania to give a talk on treatment for the mentally ill activist group, the Society for Humanity Over Treatment, SHOT for short. Or you might know them as the Society for Humanity in Intellectual Treatment, but they had to change the name. I guess the acronym wasn't as catchy. They are a foundation that advocates human rights for the mentally disabled and disturbed, especially with regards to treatment that may negatively affect the quality of life. Ever wonder why we don't do lobotomies when you have a headache? Or why we don't electrocute the demons out of your crazy uncle for his drinking problems? Thanks, SHOT. They wanted me to speak a couple times over the course of 14 days at a local community college, and I jumped at the chance to tell some of my stories in real life, especially since I assumed that's how they found me in the first place, my stories. I thought it would be an incredible experience. I thought I would get to network with some bright minds and maybe even find a cute guy to spend the week with. Well, all of those things are true. But was it worth it? While I was living it up, all expenses paid, on some crusty Dean's Grant money, do you think I ever would have imagined what I would do to take it all back? No, you don't. You're all a bunch of voyeurs, jerking off to the newest salacious crap of gossip you can slide your slimy eyes over to. Do you realize I get sex offers for these stories? Mostly from men with medical fetishes, but damn. I say someone killed themselves in a bloody passion, and you're already finding my message box to see if I want to see what it does to you. If I told you that a disabled man with a wife and kid cut off his own tongue with a pair of safety scissors, that would get you going, I'm sure. Or what if I told you I saw a woman stomp a cat to death with her bare feet? Hitting two demographics of weirdos with that one. So how about this? How does this make you feel? Did you know that making someone stand for a week straight will cause kidney and liver failure? After 2 weeks, you will die of the infection. Did you know that if your hostage refuses to eat, you can rectally infuse vitamins through an enema bag? Did you know that if you keep someone awake for 2 weeks straight, they forget how to speak? Did you know that even if your eyes are chemically burnt with household cleaning supplies, it doesn't damage them enough to stop you from crying? Did you know that if you blind someone and tie a piano wire noose around their neck and make them stand on a phone book, they won't try to escape because they don't know how high up they are? Did you know that? Did you? I do now, because that's what I came home to. And then I got to watch the whole process because the motherfucker recorded the whole thing and left me a tape. Like a diary. Like a little love note from one broken person to another. Although, I like to think I'm a little less broken than him, even now. Jenna was a patient of mine. Came in for PTSD after she found her father drowned in a bathtub when he swallowed a bottle of Ambien. I met her the day before I left. I busted her with a condom full of weed saddled up in her womanhood. It was her first day, and I get how scary things can be in a ward, even when you're on a cocktail of anti-anxiety medicine, like she was. I had to take it from her, though. Rules are rules. And as I'm just about to confiscate the dope and just sweep things under the rug, she gets this cutting little smirk and asks me to pay for it. $200! Can you believe that? She was my kind of crazy. The kind you can fall in love with. The kind that wants you to fall in love with them. She was the kind of crazy that was so empty, she would take any scrap from anyone that would give her the time of day. Good or bad. She was beautiful and smart, classy despite her trauma, hopeful. Even in the end, she was hopeful. That's what I told the police anyway. I didn't tell them she had a heroin problem, or that her mom was a deadbeat tweaker. I didn't tell them that just before she got admitted into my ward, she had been found in a ditch after she tried to fight some dealer that crossed her on a deal. She told me she did something she had never done before, to get her hit of mule. That's what got her so mad when he didn't deliver. God damn, I should have just let the kid have her weed. It's weed. Doctors can prescribe that shit in most places now. She deserved better than a dank old government-funded prison cell. Oh, but it's not a cell, they say. It's an assisted living therapy suite. The last time I saw her, Jenna was popping a paper cup full of medication to help with the quickly approaching withdrawal symptoms. And then that monster did that to her! But I get it now. I pissed off the wrong person. I thought the threats were empty trollings of a 13-year-old brat with an iPad. I was wrong. Even though I didn't pull the trigger, I put the bullets in the gun. And now Jenna is dead. I imagine this will probably be my last post, whether I want it to be or not. I get the message, loud and clear.